is a bit incorrect information. So apparently Matt leading 62 here on the M13. I think.
Yeah, and taking a look at the last bracket, we saw Matt able to take down a few players, but eventually got taken down by Q-Hat, who was the eventual winner. So Winegum is a bit of a wild card here. He's had some really interesting play. I think he wants to be left alone a little bit more to make these plays at his own pace. And some of the aggression we saw in the...
Sorry, you just cut up a little bit. Cut off. Some, I guess, connection problems with TeamSpeak. Hopefully it's gonna be fine soon. Okay, now it sounds better.
Good, good.
Yeah, well, that's one of the problems solved by itself.
But why?
Okay, it's cutting off again. You might want to try reconnecting the TeamSpeak. Let's hope that's gonna fix it.
Alright, hopefully that'll do that, but we've still got 4 frags between them.
Yeah, it is still doable with 3 minutes left, but looks like Winegum is having a hard time pushing. Looks like he's nervous with his actions. He doesn't want to go straight balls to the walls. Doing some sort of attack on the Mega, but not able to land the damage. And gotta be defending this red armor. I suppose now that he has the 200 armor, he might want to go aggressive. Try and wiggle down his opponent's deck, try and get some frags. Because that's what he needs to do. He's just letting Matt get those ball tangles on him, which is not too good. Oh, there we go with the damage. Just to keep up with it. No! Don't fall to the bottom floor. Not good, not good. Yeah, this kind of stuff makes it much harder for Winegum to get back.
Still hear Wanker every time.
Winegum.
But yeah, 2 minutes left here. I mean, there's plenty of time, but yeah, I think Winegum has shown us to be in this bracket one of those players where it's difficult for him to change the pacing of a game that's already been established this way. So he was able to pick away 1 frag there.
He's missing some of those crucial shots sometimes.
There we go. There's the bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, this time it's making it happen, but I think his movement when following is not as good as it should be, and he's missing some of the crucial shots he needs to get those frags. But this should be yet another conversion for him. Just keep up with that LG. Watch out for the plasma. Don't touch the blue stuff. Oh man, you can see him struggling landing those shots.
Yeah.
But this might be yet another chance, no?
He's looking a little nervous on this fight right now. He doesn't want to overcommit to this corner. It's going to be a long time before armor comes up, and he's going to lose the opportunity to trap him at the red armor. But there's the pickup, and it's going to be going over to Matt instead.
Well, Matt is just trying to do his best to kill the clock, and if Winegum is not able to finish off those frags, it's gonna make his life easier as well.
Yeah, he doesn't...
Okay, that was a good attack from Winegum, but he's just gotta land more of that ion cannon, and there we go. Yet again, 3 frag difference, 50 seconds. Gotta land those rockets. One more could have been a frag, but instead he's gonna go down. No, wait, it's Winegum getting the frag. I was confused with the players. Never mind.
Oh, Winegum actually, he could chase this and get it, but no, that's a denial rocket. Ooh, nice.
Okay, that's how you use the bottom.
Yep.
When you know your opponent's gonna go desperate for the item, and he doesn't have the time to check those corners, you can just spam it.
I'll show you how to use the bottom.
Oh boy. With 10 seconds left in this game, it's just, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if
really
it's the first
overcommitted
map.
to the yellow armor corner, and that's what really killed his ability to come back into the red armor room and take either the stack or the frag. So GG there.
Very much GG. I'm not sure which map this was. Oh, you're asking them. It was the first one. Great. Excellent. And here's to... I hope we're gonna get a more equal one for the next one. Apparently I was in the queue to play with my 240 ping or whatever I have. And we're gonna go surf on DP4. We saw Winegum play a very good DP4 earlier on against, who was it again? Kaiden? Yeah.
Yep.
That was one of the best games we've seen today, actually, in my opinion. So hopefully he can bring a similar performance today, or in this series as well. And we are gonna be starting from Winegum's point of view. He's gonna go straight away for the Mega, not even stopping for the yellow armor. This is how crazy he's going. Gonna need that rocket launcher, and hopefully he could get some armor. He got one of those yellows. Unfortunately, his opponent got a yellow and a red, so he gotta play quite careful.
Yeah, I mean, on this map, the interesting thing about the Mega pick is that once you're able to go up the jump pad and get that yellow, you have several options where you could end up at. And so it's not really easy for somebody who's grabbing the initial red to know exactly where to punish you.
Yeah, it is not easy to predict where your opponent's gonna be moving right in the beginning. What was that jump? Oh my god. That was the biggest blow of history.
Jeez.
Just jumping over it. No problem. It's almost like T7 in Quake Live.
Yep.
With a Mega health.
Alright, but final minute knocked off, first minute knocked off here rather. And no frags and not even that many real engagements here. Finally we have one from across the red armor. They're going to be trading bolts, but man, that's going to be Matt left with no armor. 15 health, now he's LGable, and there it is.
Yeah, very good job with the first frag. And now able to get the Mega health as a reward as well. And after landing that first vault, Winegum should feel fairly comfortable trying to pick up fights. He's just trying to listen to his opponent to get the idea where he is, and soon he's gonna form up a good plan to go for the attack, or he might actually be just waiting for the red armor as the timer ticks closer.
And that's not something I ever really appreciate, just because it means that your opponent's shopping the rest of the map to get everything that you're not able to get.
Yeah, that is not the best way to play in some situations. Look at that. Winegum just got caught in that small area at the Mega health, and he couldn't do anything.
Yeah, usually you're camping on top of a spot because you don't feel comfortable in engaging your opponent without that clear positional advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something that Winegum will definitely need coming in here. Oh, nice bolt, but he's not able to prevent that frag.
Yeah, and now it's Matt's turn to cycle those major items. Looks like he's just gonna stay on this bottom level, just trying to be like not on the red armor itself, on the more of the opposite side of the map, so he can cover a larger area, and whenever he needs to go for that item, he can just take the teleporter and get a good position on the red as well, and be happy with his stack advantage. So he's gonna cover more area than Winegum was doing when he was waiting for the red, while still being able to go for the item itself.
And that was a decent bit of rocket play there from Winegum. He was able to use it to convert to the top very quickly. Now he's looking for where... you got it. You got to actually make the double jump, man. Now he's looking for Matt to make that entrance on the red armor, but a little bit too late, perhaps. He needs to come back in with just a strong LG, but from what we've seen so far, Matt's LG is just on point. Oh, he almost fell there as well.
Yeah, you could see Matt was a bit too scared to go for the item. Instead, he just let Winegum take it for some reason.
Yeah, Matt's LG has just been incredible here so far. So much that Winegum, for all these free picks of armor that he's getting, it's not lasting very long up against him.
Yeah, look at that. There's with Iron Cannon once again. I mean, that's a kind of unexpected position. I like Matt's use of that. He just managed to completely surprise his opponent in just a staircase by standing there.
Yep. I mean, that's exactly what these little hallways are there for. These are really tough positions to play for Red and Mega on, especially Mega. It's just such a shit show. But if you're able to, you know, force a fight to happen on these stairs with you in that initial shot favor, then all the better. Man, nice shots coming
look
out
at the
of
damage.
though.
7 health left, and Matt is gonna clutch it. He's gonna go down. In the end, though, it's gonna be Winegum getting himself yet another frag. 3 frags behind, though. Gonna need that armor. Not able to get the yellow. Rocket's not good enough to get the frag either. And he's gonna have to try and formulate another plan. He surely can't stay here. I would be surprised if Matt lets him get this red armor. And Matt is just a second too late there with the Iron Cannon. If only he would have started firing faster, Winegum wouldn't have been able to go for that red armor, most likely.
Man, this LG is just insane. I mean, I don't have decals on, but I think there needs to be a new decal for just like streaking somebody across a wall like that.
I don't think there is
stain.
any decals for the lightning gun yet. There's only for explosions and blood. Or
well, there
oil.
Needs to be when you're pinning your opponent up against a wall, just like a black stain outline of the robot.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
You can have that one for free, newborn. Don't worry. Just do that.
Yeah,
but do a material editor first.
Feel free to steal the idea.
But halfway through here, and this is actually a much closer game than we had earlier on. 5-on-3 now. Winegum is able to kind of take a moment to breathe in these corridors a little bit more, but these fights over the red armor are still critical and messy. He really dove in for the damage a couple fights ago and ended up paying for it now. Stuck on the jump pad once again. He's going to be taken on down, making this a 3-frag lead. He's going to be spawning back up in the mega room. And even though you've got that rocket launcher to pick up as an initial weapon, you really need to commit to it. And if that mega isn't up, you don't really have that incentive. So he's going to be leaving that up and trying to scrounge around the rest of the map for something else.
Oh man, Matt getting himself that full 200. And now it's time for Winegum to be a bit scared. He doesn't have pretty much any armor to work with. So Matt can just push in with the iron cannon. We know how good his aim is. I don't think he actually meant to go through a teleport in that fight. Instead, probably wants to stay for the damage. But regardless, already in position for the red as well.
This position from Winegum is kind of interesting to kind of sit back down on that piece of trim. But he's got almost no stack here. He's having to spend so much time just taking away 25s and little shards of armor just to get back up to a nominal level. But it's all gone as soon as he gets into an actual fight. Oh. Turned his back.
How is Matt still on 200 armor? That's not how you win one of those
because Winegum isn't hurting him. He's
exactly.
He's taking 5s and having to leave as soon as the fight happens.
But right now both players actually have red armor, so interesting turn of events. But Matt having the full 200 health with the mega, he's gonna be able to defend pretty much any position, and it looks like he's just gonna be killing time. They're gonna be bumping into each other. Those rockets from Winegum, Matt's gonna be pushed away. He's gonna go and get some yellows on himself, and gotta be careful next time. Insane rockets there by Winegum.
Absolutely, but kind of critically, as soon as Matt's able to get away, Winegum is left, you know, picking his nose a little bit, trying to figure out where to come from and where to show up into the next fight. And if there isn't an item immediately up, he's left kind of lost.
Oh wow, the Icon actually pushing Winegum off there, and Winegum is now low. He doesn't have much armor, the mega health is up, and Matt is just gonna feel fine spamming some bolts and rockets there, able to get the frag in the end, and able to get that red armor. Now he's actually going for the mega as well, getting both the items. So that was a fortunate spawn there for Winegum, for Matt to get both the items.
The final 2 minutes here, and we're running out of time for Winegum to pick up this now 6-frag lead from Matt.
Yeah, it's not the fastest of the maps, so 6 frags for 2 minutes is already quite a tall order.
It's interesting how these new textures are being used with sort of the Quake World-esque teleporter.
Oh yeah, I mean the shape was already Quake World-esque with those rotated bricks. Too bad it's not like a black texture with the stars on it, or whatever the original texture is supposed to be.
That's what we need. We need a Gothic texture set.
Yeah, and we need those ambient sounds.
Geez, Winegum's rockets are just an awesome opening, but we don't get much of an encore after that.
Yeah, the thing is, he's having a hard time to do much in the fight anymore after those rockets, when it's Matt who just keeps pinning him with the LG, pushing him around. He can't focus on dodge, he can't focus on his aim that much, but finally able to get at least one return frag. He's just so low though, and he's gonna go down to a nade.
Yeah, final minute, and things haven't really changed all that qualitatively here between Matt and...
Oh, 2A rocket, 3A rocket.
Never mind.
I wish we would have seen that from Winegum's perspective, but that was pretty damn cool from Matt's as well.
Actually, so it looked nice. So the stream knows, it looked nice.
Yeah, I mean, that was very impressive from Matt's perspective.
Holy crap, is Winegum just gonna pull out all the stops here?
35 seconds, it's still possible, I guess. He's low though, and the problem is Matt already got that iron cannon.
Now the same thing's gonna happen here. Winegum goes, holy shit, I need to go get some 25s. And the longer you spend doing that, the less you're able to set up a good ambush against your opponent.
There we go.
I don't know. Can he catch the spawns? Matt's gonna make himself scared. He's just gonna disappear.
Yeah, 8 seconds. Not gonna happen.
Very close games though.
Very, very close. And even if it's yet another 2-0 in this best of 3s, that means Matt is gonna go against Profanum here. As Profanum getting knocked to the loser bracket by Ultra just a while ago. And the winner of this will